Good afternoon, Scrotorious Basterds! We are back. Let's switch over to the funky music, Shazam. And here we go. We are back. Hello, how is everybody? Sorry we're starting a slight bit later than usual. All is chaos here in the Illiani household. We are literally in the middle of moving. I was meant to be moving next month, then it got changed to next week, and now it's been changed again to Sunday. It is chaos. I basically had to cancel more or less every stream this week. I am ridiculously stressed. I am gaining extra gray hairs by the second. It is a time. We have the emergency U-Haul ordered. It's arriving tomorrow. My wife's dad is blissfully driving it to our new state, turning around and then driving all the way back. Oh yeah, it's a lot. We've got extra people coming to help us pack because like most of the house isn't even packed yet. Because I thought I had a month. So we've got extra people coming to pack. It's gonna be a whole convoy going to our new state. We've been joking it's gonna be like the wagon trail, the Oregon Trail even. So we've been placing bets on who's gonna die of dysentery, who's gonna have a wheel fall off their car when you try to ford a river or whatever. I've never actually played Oregon Trail and I have no intention to start. How is everybody? I hope you're all having a mildly better time than I am. Full disclosure, we will not be playing 51.01 today. We are playing the release version of 51.0. You might wonder why. Didn't we make some amazing announcements saying how we're introducing all these cool new features? I'll explain those in a second. The answer is yes, we did. Cool new features, come problems. Cool new problems. Currently, right now, at this very second, it is not possible to advance day in the new version at all. Your campaign will occasionally teleport across the galaxy, and it is entirely possible for the same person to appear in two different locations at the same time. It's chaos. Cats and dogs are sleeping together. The rest of that quote, you know how it goes. You've ever watched Ghostbusters? And if you haven't, you should. It's good. Steak the Dog says it's 90 degrees Fahrenheit. Tira says they're having such a good time with the multiverse. Oh, that's right. Poor Tiris is actually engaged with... Tiris is one of our testers, and he is actively playing in the current instability. The instability, that's what we're going to go with. In the current instability of the MekHQ status. Why is MekHQ on fire? Why is it that meme when the guy walks in with a pizza and everything's just chaos? Why? It is because we are implementing the ability to split your forces. You can now have one company go to Terra while the other company goes to Cyan to blow shit up. You can have bases spread across the galaxy. You could have people actually go to school and actually travel the map. But with all that new coolness, as I say, brings cool new bugs, and oh boy, are the nightlies an issue right now. Like right now, if you advance a day, you get spammed with the hey, you have units that don't have techs nag because the game thinks that the techs are in a different location. So it's a little witty. Says it's exciting. It is exciting. Tiris comments that they were suddenly on New Abilene, a rural planet mildly less backwatery than Heretitus. Sorry, my tongue is all over the place today. It has been a very, very, very busy past couple of days. But I'm glad you were all having a good time. We are getting closer to deciding whether 51.0 will be a milestone. I'm not going to say one way or the other. But we're going to give it another week, see how things pan out, see if things still continue being as stable as they are right now. If we were to make that decision right this second, it would probably be declared a milestone. However, One more week gives us one more week of the bugs to find, to make sure there's nothing serious like the C3 bug that happened in the last milestone. So we're being a little bit cautious because with how many changes are happening behind the scenes on every program, MegaMek Lab, MekHQ, we are expecting you guys are probably going to be sitting on 51.0 for a long time. And so we want to make sure it's as stable experience as possible. We don't use the term stable anymore. It's milestone and developer, but we want to try and make this a nicer place to spend the next 6 months in if you have to. So that's the lay of the land. Okay, let's switch ourselves over to MekHQ. Now you are going into the void very briefly. Whee! Into the void as I quickly rush to set things up because we are not... There we are. We are not launching through IntelliJ today, which also means we get slightly better performance, which is nice. Now, previously, we were preparing for a diversion engagement. Now, we've already deployed troops. Flash Fried and the lads are going out to try and diverge this engagement. Let's just starting. See where we're going. So the enemy has deployed a delaying force to stall our advance towards a critical objective. We just need to get from point A to point B. There is a strong gale, but otherwise it's daylight. And we are apparently deploying to Jake's Oasis. Let's go. The enemy always retains control, so we're not going to bother with salvage. I haven't got the client settings set up for this version. Okay, I will need to, before we launch, very quickly set up some cliente settings. Mute. And I prefer to draw grayscale. Making sure there's nothing else. Auto display, don't care about units. Minimap, I like that. Ground report, I like that. Playlist, I don't give a shit. Forces, yeah, whatever. Okay, advanced, nothing there. Okay, just checking everything is good. Okay, that's probably going to be the majority of the stuff, and game settings were stored. Strong wind's a bit of a problem. Yeah, we'll just have to not fall over. Easy. Okay, let's commence the drop. Actually, what's the arrangement here? Okay, we have 1.7k versus their 3.7. Oh no. I just noticed we don't have any allies. So, Flash Fried, Loki, Casket, and Name Pending have all just deployed significantly overtonned 80 to 430 and significantly under BV'd. We've been dealing with a lot of strong winds will engagement. Well, just gotta roll with it. Tira says we just gotta run for it. I concur. Let's flipping go. Oh, look at the tiny mini-map. Oh, it's so sweet. Look how adorable the tiny mini-map is. Okay, let us go ahead and we want... I want isometric view. We want... show possible moves. We want... don't care about visual and sensor ranges. Definitely care about collapse. I think there's one more we need to do, which is the... so it boldens the edge. Level highlighting, yeah, we like a level highlighting here. Ooh, X shadows. That sounds cool. Okay, so we got limbs already on the field. We got a round report popping up. Let's expand over that. There we go. Tira says, Locusts and Wasps thankfully pretty decent at the whole running away bit. However, PS359 has correctly stated yes. But less good at the not dying while getting shot thing. And remember, we are blind dropping. We do not know. Get rid of these. We don't know what we're going in against. This is true blind drop. So what we're going to try and do, we're going to have half on the left flank, half on the right flank, and just hope that someone can get through. Keeping, oh, this is a lot of rough ground. Ugh. But keep in mind, we, I was going to say keep in mind, but I can't remember what we should keep in mind. Kind of been important. Oh, that's right. We have no allies. We don't have distraction lance this time. So, yeah. We might take some casualties here. But so long as Flash Fried comes out of it on top, I think we'll be fine. I don't think anybody has particularly strong emotional connection to Loki, who we've barely seen. Okay, we have pings on our sensors. We got a Demolisher. Oh my god! We've got a Demolisher. What type of Demolisher is it? It is, of course, it's the AC one, but it only has 4 shots. So we've got a Demolisher, and we have, a Pike. What's that got? A couple of AC2s. Okay, so the Pike could be annoying. The Demolisher, we should be able, yeah, as PS359 comments, the demo will be too slow to stop you. Yeah, I'm not too worried about the Demolisher unless Princess gets a lucky shot. Does it have any AP armor or anything? Flak, yeah, so a shot of flak and 3 shots of standard. I'm not too worried about the Demolisher, but let us rock and or roll. We are going to pop our jump jets and get some nice TMM for whoever's in the Wasp. I believe that is name pending. Too early for AP? Yeah, you're right. Precision was what I was thinking of anyway. Okay, sending Flash Stride and Casket forwards. At least the Locust is pretty damn fast. And the thing is, if we can get the Locust across the finish line, that's it. We only need to get 2 across, and then we're good. The rest of the enemy are just like, oh, shucks, you got 2 past us. Okay, so we're picking up more on the sensors. Let's have Loki jump. The problem is, with the Wasps jumping, it's just going to make the 2 Locusts an even better target because the enemy's just going to be like, they're easy to hit. Okay, looks like we've got a Partisan and a Pike on the hill. Pike is AC2s and AC5s on the Partisan. Okay, it looks like they're putting into the left flank. I am not too worried about shooting anything. I want to kind of save my heat. We're just going to book it. Okay, so it looks like everything missed. We are good. So that is 1 round down. 10 seconds have passed. So begins the next 10. Now, keep in mind, they do have reinforcements. We don't know when they're going to arrive because I didn't think to check, but they do have reinforcements. Yeah, we've got the hills covering Casket and name pending. So they're actually probably going to be pretty okay. Name pending and Casket are probably going to be the ones that get through. I'm a little bit more concerned with Loki and Flash Fried. Okay, that's that Partisan's repositioning. The Pike might be thinking about putting some pot shots down at Casket. But right now, I am not too worried. I mean, Casket is looking at a +4 TMM on intro tech weaponry. Doesn't look like the Demolisher is going to put any fire down on us, which is more than happy. Okay. Looks like Loki took a small hit from an AC2, but it dinged the paperwork. We should be good. Okay, that Demolisher is certainly thinking about whether it can get a lucky shot off. So it looks like next turn we should win. Now, this isn't a turning point, unfortunately, but that's okay. Because at this point, we're just trying to damage the Op 4's morale. If we can do that, then we're in a much better position than we would otherwise have been. Yeah, I don't think they can do anything to us at this point. I think we don't play them. Kira says, just run in and kick the Demolisher for bragging rights. I do not think we will survive those bragging rights. Radar says, let's not test faith. Okay, more misses. They are needing 11s, so they might get us occasionally, so long as none of the AC-20 rounds connect. And I don't think they can have many AC-20 rounds left, if any. So... And we are literally winning this turn, I believe. There's one. Yeah, I think Casket is going to be our 2. Tira says, I think it's a perfectly sensible way to haze the new guy for his call signs. Yeah, we've won. I'm just going to slash victory at this point. We don't need to walk across the finish line. We've done it. No. Yes. Thank you. Done. The enemy controls the field. So yeah, we just got a slight ding on the paperwork. Everything else is fine. We are good. I feel like that was a pretty decisive victory. They didn't even start to consider stopping us. Okay, so where does that put us now? Oh, that's right. Charlie Lance was doing some scouting, and that's when we can. Oh, we have a hostile comm center. Oh, that's the one that bullied us last time. I don't really feel like tackling that comm center right this second. Let's wait for Charlie to get back, see how the fatigue's working out, and then possibly... Hey, Feisman! Glad you could join us. You missed one scenario where we ran forwards for 4 turns and then won. Okay, Charlie's back. Let's go and check our morale on Charlie. Looking good. Free fatigue, free fatigue, free fatigue, and free fatigue. Okay, I think we're gonna go and push Charlie one more Scouteroony. Okay, then we're gonna give him a little bit of a break, so let's advance to new week. Give the Op 4 a breather. Okay, we have got a convoy raid. And it's a turning point too. So we better take a look. Okay, so let's head to the briefing room. Oh shit, we got 2. Okay. Hey, Atira says an epic disengagement where our brave pilots faced down harassing fire from a pike into Demolisher. You forgot a partisan was there too. Okay, so we have 2 scenarios. One is on the 2nd of next month, and then one's on the 28th. So we've got convoy raid and an early warning system. Okay, so here's the thing. If we win both of these turning points, we've won the contract. So... Swampland at night, oh, God. Where? Okay, so we've got an enemy supply convoys on the move. There's a chance to cripple their logistics. So we just need to blow up 50% of the convoy and the escorts. Okay, here's something I discovered as well. So we actually discovered a bug. I've lost the repair bay. There it is. So you know how our awesome just doesn't seem to be getting repaired? It turns out there is a bug. We've already fixed it in 51.01, but in the version I'm currently running in, it's still present. Hey youngster, glad you could join us. So the bug is, if you have a unit added to the campaign, okay, all of that unit's parts get added to part in use with the correct amount. However, if you add a unit to the campaign and that unit is missing something, like a head for example, and that head was not previously needed by the campaign, that head will be added to parts in use but at 0%. So that's why we've not been buying any heads. So we're going to go ahead and, oh, you see what I did there? Go ahead. We are just going to order a couple of everything. And they can sit in procurement for a while. There we go. So we might actually be able to get our awesome online sometime this century. All right, so we have the convoy raid, and we also have an attack on our early warning system. So I'm looking here. Baker Lance is not looking too good. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We are going to kick Munin, because Munin, Margarita Perdida is she's still pretty bashed up. So we are going to stick Odin in the tree bucket. And then we are going to move Odin up to Abel. BZ Retribution, glad you could join us. So we are, okay, here's the play. Baker Lance, we've got a Grasshopper Crusader Jaeger. They are going to go after the convoy. So let's deploy Baker. Baker's deploying on the convoy. That's Charlie. Meanwhile, the attack on our early warning center, we are sending Abel. And we are going to reinforce with Charlie. How many support points? We've got 2 support points. Let's make sure we've got a decent chance of this happening. Okay, how did that come out? Reinforcement successful. Good, good, good. BC Retribution said they meant to watch the YouTube VOD to catch up, but this week's been a mess. Oh, you have no idea. My week has been a massive mess. Good night, Terrace. Glad you could join us for if only for a little bit. Basically, the long and short is we started our new contract, and the first scenario went really badly, and we're hoping to finish this off so we can repair and rebuild. But it looks like first off we have a convoy raid. It is a full moon night, and we are deploying into a swamp. So let's go say hello to, let's go raid a convoy in Shrek Swamp. Sarah says the enemy always retains battlefield control. Okie dokie. Saves us clicking some options. Alrighty then. Make that big. Looks like we actually have some... Okay, our allies are 3 archers and an Osrock. I think we got this. I think this convoy is fucked. Going into the team overview, we are looking at 11.5k to their 12k. They have the primary op 4, the convoy, recon, and a hot drop. Ooh. Okay, we'll see what they bring into that hot drop. Unfortunately, we are going to salvage none of this, but that's okay. We don't need salvage when we can have glory. Okay, here is I'm going to switch. You go into client settings. We know it's nighttime. We don't need the board to be black. So let me see here. Where is it? High-speed graphics? Yes, please. Don't want to see that. Let's just go over there so that can. Okay, we have our one spot of black. I'm sure that will refresh when the turn goes over. Okay, done. All right. So it looks like we are deploying in the center, and they're coming in from the north. Who are we deploying with this itty bitty mini map? Make that big. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So we are deploying a grasshopper. Where is my unit view? Oh, I accidentally. Okay. When I accidentally set the unit view to not display, that was dumb of me. There we go. Fix that. Okay, grasshopper. We are looking at midi laser and some large lasers. Okay. We can do some damage with that. Let's put them in this nice spot of heavy woods. Oh, it's bird kicker. We like bird kicker. Oh, there's a lot of them. Oh no, there are enemies all over the joint. Oh lordy. Oh lordy, oh lordy, oh lordy. Okie dokie then. Well, we're just gonna set up like a goddamn pillbox. Ooh, okay, this could be interesting. Well, at least we're going to see what an Ostrok does to a bunch of BattleMech recovery vehicles. Oh man, the brawl is already gone. Okay, Knife Edge, you are sitting pretty with a whole bunch of goody goods. I am perfectly happy where you are right now. BZ Retribution observes there's a lot of non-combatants mixed in at least, and a lot of light combatants. Yeah, I think we're going to be okay. I just think this is going to be shooting fish in a barrel. Trying to take out 50% of these assholes, especially we've got to be careful because we know we have a hot drop coming as well. And that hot drop can land right on front of us, right in top of us rather. Man, they are just fucking going. Okay. What are we looking at here? I'm going to try and take out the... I feel like I want to take out the bodyguards. Because I think if we try and take out all the dross, the actual convoy itself, I think we're going to be here until Doomsday. And most of them are going to get through. I feel like if we can take out the bodyguards as quickly as possible, try and reduce those numbers down, I think we're going to lose this one, honestly. BZ Retribution says hot drop, is that new? It's a scenario modifier. Basically, it just means that partway through the scenario, the reinforcements will turn up, but unlike normal reinforcements, they can spawn anywhere on the map. BC says they haven't seen it before. It's not particularly common, and it's even rarer that it actually makes a difference. Feel like I can't see the maximum in the foot platoon there, so I'm guessing we probably just want to start taking out this attack copter. Don't think we're going to hit it, but you never know. Let's see how we go. Yeah, I think if we can try and take out this infantry while they've not got any like defenses, because they're in the open as well, so they'll take double damage. Okay, is anything on our Crusader? Okay, a bunch of misses. Oh, something big got hit. Oh, the Clint, we managed to blow up its shoulder. Very nice. Good job, Knife Edge. I do feel bad for the infantry on our left here that just, well, center line that just spawned in front of a, right in the middle of a swamp. A couple of our allied archers are running a little hot. Watching the hot or steroid is good where they are. Oh, so they've got cicada. Definitely not scared of that. Okay, we are gonna back up Knife Edge. They can't move there, but we can back up into these trees instead. Trying to keep to woodlands just because we don't really have a lot of space to maneuver for TMM, so we're kind of taking advantage of these heavy woods instead. But I am not sure we're going to win this. I think I'm convinced the Op 4 is going to get past us. I just don't think we have enough guns for a force this large. Oh, as the red assholes got stuck. Looks like they might have. Who is it? Red assholes. Oh no, they decided how to move. Okay, they're just taking their time. Okay, you've got a dervish coming in from the north. Oh boy. PS359 says crump, gonna crump. Okay, actually, we've only a +5 on that. Let's try and take out this ferret, just because we're not gonna have many opportunities to do so. I can't shoot my leg SRMs because I really want to kick the Maxim, so that would just have to do. Woof, even with TMM only a +4, Knife Edge. Oh, there we go, I was just clicking on the wrong thing. Okay, cool. I was thinking that Knife Edge just didn't have a shot. But then they're doing okay. The helicopters I'm concerned about, not just because they're scary, really, they're not super scary. It's more that they can be a real pain in the ass to get rid of. And when we're trying desperately to score as many kills as possible, having a bunch of whirlybirds just flying around not getting killed it's a little bit of a pain in the ass. Okay, you got anything sexy? Let's find out. Okay, we've damaged one of the rotors on one of the whirlybirds at least. Lock the turret on the Maxim. Maxim's gone. We are good. You can still use one leg SRM. Oh, I didn't know that. I thought if you shot any of them, you couldn't fisticuff. Oh well, you learn something new every day. Fuck it, why not? BZ Retribution says, in my experience, the helis are basically free wins for them. They can rush past so fast and off the map you can't stop them, so I always have to make sure I get as much more of the rest of the convoy, yeah. Okay, so it looks like we destroyed the BattleTech recovery vehicle twice. 3 times. Actually, I think that's potentially 2 different BattleTech. Oh yeah, it's 2 different recovery vehicles. Bringing us on to round 3. How are we doing? Okay, the convoy's down to 67%, so actually we're doing a lot better than I realized. I think if we can focus down the convoy at this point, we might actually be okay. So we only need to do like 17% more and then we've won. Okay, this might actually be a lot more winnable than I was thinking. Alright, well that pretty much decides it. We're going after the convoy. Are you part of the convoy? You're not. Okay. I want to pressure this dervish a little bit. I know MegaMek's not really a pressure unit, but I won't be able to get a decent shot off because of the woods here anyway, so we might as well bring ourselves a little bit closer, bring our medium lasers to bear. The AI is thinking about things. While the AI is thinking, let's just have a look what's going on over here. Okay, so we've got a prowler. I think that BattleTech recovery vehicle underneath Grump there is going to have a very bad day in about 2 seconds. Hey, I'm trying to remember if Bird Kicker has jump jets or not. I think it's this light ferret is just having a hard time deciding where it wants to go because of its long movement speed. You tend to find that the more movement options Princess has, the longer it takes to decide what she wants to do with those options. It's just because she has more to, like, quantify. Okay, what are we looking at here? Well, that Clint we wrecked up earlier. We've also got the Dervish. I think we're going to go after the Dervish with a sexy little Alpha Strike. There you go, you naughty minx. Looks like Applejack's getting some back shots. Yeah, that should be good. And you say we can shoot one of our SRM-6s, so we will. Thomas Weisman says, to be honest, taking longer the more options goes to the human player too. This is true. This is true. Alright. Let's continue firing on here because we can kick the BattleTech recovery vehicle here, and I want to make sure that both of them go out this turn if we can. Okay, any sexy red? Looking for the red. Give me the good stuff. Okay, we immobilized one of the heavy BattleTech recovery vehicles, so they're not going home. Oh, Lumberjack's getting menaced. I think we're going to get kicked by the Clint, but we should be able to take it. Famous last words. Okay, Steroid is going to kick the immobilized BattleTech recovery vehicle. Will hopefully destroy it. Bird Kicker is going to do what Bird Kicker do best, which is kick birds, or in this case, BattleTech recovery vehicles, and hopefully not fall in their ass. Okay, we have Okay, the one that Bird Kicker was kicking is dead. Twice. And the one that Steroid kicked is also dead. So that's 2 more BattleTech recovery vehicles at least gone. And the Clint missed a kick, so we're completely fine, basically, is what it comes down to. BZ Retribution says, too bad there's no salvage. There's been a lot of juicy non-combatants on the field. There has, you're right. But it's how it is sometimes. I think I skipped past the round report. Can I bring it back? I can. Excellent. All right, convoy is down. We have victory on the field. We did it. Slash Victorino. Let's move it out of the way. Did it go through? It did not go through. Let's try it again. I said slash Victorino. There we go. Scratch another one. Yeah, I agree with you, BZ Retribution. It's a bit of a shame because there was some nice stuff on the field, but we managed to take out the convoy. That's our objective here. And as Feisman correctly points out, we managed to do it before the hot drop. We will never know what was in that hot drop. It is no longer our problem. Oh, I meant to save that. Oh, well. The enemy control the field. We took basically nothing. Oh, got 2 kills. Nice. Okay, we did not loot anything because they're all destroyed. Oh, well. But considering we only managed to kill a single Maxim out of the actual combatants, I'm okay with the fact that we didn't get to loot any of the vehicles. The youngster says that hot drop is going to be quite embarrassing for the Op 4. That hot drop is going to be like that scene in Mulan, the animated Mulan, where the Chinese army arrives at the burnt out village. Like the pilots of one of the hot drop mechs is going to get out of their mech. They're going to climb down. They're going to find a burnt doll, and they're going to clench it in their fist and just go, "Scrotorious Basterds!" And that's how a nemesis is born. That was a victory. That was a very clean victory. BZ Retribution says a very targeted strike, in and out, almost like you're professionals. Radar comments a burnt plush Irby. Exactly. Okay, so that brings us up to 0. If we win this last scenario, we're doing it. Youngster says a mech we're fighting for. But yeah, okay, so if we can win this turning point, we have routed the red assholes once again. Okay. We've got a couple of days until that happens. Let's check on the infirmary, actually. How's everybody doing? Margarita Fajita should recover from being disemboweled in 1 day. Boar's back in action in 3. Bagus is 3 as well, and the pirate we don't care about is back soon. So we should be able to get everybody back online pretty soon. Oh, we've got a new scenario as well. Ooh, okay. So we actually have a new scenario before the turning point. Huh. We are going. Okay. Do we? Enemy will get target. So the enemy's going to control the field of this covert strike. I really don't care enough to worry about it. So we're going to ignore this covert strike, and we're just going to continue holding steady for early warning system. In fact, has everybody returned yet? Because if we're lucky. Okay, what do we need? Okay, that's getting done tomorrow. Okay, the enemy is losing ground, sustaining significant casualties and is disorganized. However, they can still put up resistance in isolated areas. Okay, so the enemy's morale is going down. Oh. Well, the youngster says that strike was so covert, it was almost like it didn't happen. I just got word an auction is happening in the next few hours, Captain. Most of the lot is junk, stripped chassis, damaged gear, nothing worth our time, but there's a Maxim heavy hover transport. I think we just found someone's trying to auction off the Maxim we blew up a second ago. I think we're good without a Maxim. I think we're not going to bid anything there. But that's funny. Okay, well, Garrett Failure. They want to ransom him. We are going to decline the offer. So when you get mid-contract ransom offers, it's actually, they offer you significantly less than if you wait until the end of the contract. So Barrett Thaler can stay in our custody for a little bit longer. But we are fully operational again, which means we've got 3 support points. What we're going to do, we are going to try and guarantee our victory here. So let's deploy. We've got target number 2. We're going to overpay on support points. And we are going to reinforce instantly. So we're succeeding. No worries about that. Wherever it is. Yeah, we rolled 2 6s. We're fine. So that's going to give us our entire battle force is going into this one scenario. Okay, we're ignoring the covert strike. We will take the resupply. And we get some goodies. Yeah, whatever. Okay. Here's our 3rd scenario of the evening. We've been streaming for about an hour. This is already our 3rd scenario. Okay, we need to keep at least 25% of the base intact and destroy at least 50% of the enemy forces. Seeing as this is probably going to be the final battle of the contract, hopefully, we are going to deploy both Salvage Group Abel and Baker. We're going to take everything we can get. Where is my salvage victims? You'll do, you'll do, you'll do. You'll do. Whoop. Make you big. Okay, we have 22,000 BV against their 11k. King Mal, glad you could join us. And King Mal says they missed a speedy stream. Yeah, we are hitting the ground and we are running. Now, I will mention again, I am actively moving house. In fact, I move house tomorrow. Technically Sunday, but the van's getting packed tomorrow. So this stream may end up a little bit shorter than normal just because I've got a guest over and I don't really want to abandon them for 4 hours. Plus, I don't care about mines, go away. Plus, yeah, it's a bit chaotic right now. I don't care about mines, go away. Yeah, go away. YouTube. Probably going to take mines out of 51.0. I'm trying to decide on that point whether we're going to remove mines. I would like to have mines on base defense scenarios, but right now I'm just a little bit unsure what we're going to do there. Frontline has already been given a significant boost in what it can do, so I'm trying to decide. To be confirmed. Okay, we've already got enemies on sensors, so that is a single sentinel. That suggests to me the enemy's probably coming in from the south. So how about we scrote out and meet them? Good old Mr. Krabs. One day we will get Mr. Krabs in a Krabs. Okay, yeah, they're coming in from the south. We've got a Sentinel, LRM Carrier, Wolverine. Well, you know, 2 of those units are okay. Okay, we got our reinforcements coming in from the northwest. We are going to have them just come in classic 4 formation. Yeah. They're going to come in from the road and they're just going to fucking leg it. So Knife Edge and the lads, they're literally coming straight from their last drop. We had them hoof it. Met them in the field with some techs to replenish their armor and buff the paint on their mechs a little bit. Okay, so we have some hostiles coming in from the north as well. Looks like a medium. Okay, Scorpion, okay. An LRM carrier, a Rommel. I would not mind having that Rommel. Grasshopper, Shadowhawk. Okay, so we definitely need to have the heavy metal down here. King Mark says they have a king crab named Mr. Krabs. The dual cockpit is piloted by Squidward and SpongeBob. That's fantastic. I think one of the funniest things, I don't know if it, I guess, one of the funniest things is overhyping it a little bit. But one of the things I think is funny is how, and I'm sure you guys have heard this being said before, but when we were kids, we would watch SpongeBob and we'd just identify with SpongeBob. And we're like, oh yeah, SpongeBob, he's so funny, we love SpongeBob. And now as adults, each and every one of us has become Squidward. We are all Squidward. Okay, looks like everybody's on the field. There we go. Minimap there. Alrighty then. So that Sentinel's coming in hot. Mr. Krabs, you're sitting with a PPC. Yes. Give me the firing arc. Thank you. Let's have Mr. Krabs scooter forward a little bit. Not a lot. Just want to kind of get some optimum range for the PPC. Okay, sensor return, 2 mediums on north, Blackjack and Scorpion. Okay, what's down southwest? LRM carrier and Rommel. Okay, so let us send our friends down here to take care of the Rommel. Trying to remember what a Rommel has, we should probably find that out. AC-20 and LRM-5, okay, thank you. We will need to be careful about that. Odin, you are in a Trebek. Wolverine is an optimum range for the Trebek, so we're going to hold steady with Odin. He's sitting in some woodlands. Maybe a machine gun or a small laser. Okie dokie. Okay, we have some heavy metal on the right. Grasshopper, Shadowhawk, okay, we've already pinged those. Grasshopper, Shadowhawk, Wolverine, Sentinel, Vulcan. LRM carrier, Rommel. Let's see what the Rommel actually has. We are looking at AC-20 with flak and standard, and LRM-5 and small laser. All right. Good old Barry Trotter. Okay, let's try and decide what we want to take out first. The Wolverine is mid, but the Sentinel, AC-5, SRM-2, okay. Let's try and take out the Sentinel. The Wolverine is somehow the bigger threat, but I think we can take the Sentinel out early, bring it down, move on to the next. Okay, there is a lot of crisp fire. What is... the Rommel is firing, it's AC-2? LRM-5, okay, okay. Okay, what are we looking at here? Yeah, let's try and take out the LRM carrier, honestly, because that's got relatively light armor. If we're looking at the same to hit number, we might as well try and take out the LRM carrier out first, because that's going to go down quicker. You never know, we might be able to get a nice ammo detonation or something sexy out of it. Okay. Okay, looks like the Sentinel's gonna be in the best position to get shot the fuck out of. Oh, we're looking at still 72% on the LRM, so we'll take that, actually. We're gonna go very hot. We're gonna go a bit hot. But we're not trading, we have the overwhelming firepower here. We don't need to go gentle. And the more of them we can take out, the quicker we can bring this to an end. Okay, it looks like Red Frosting is going to be into a duel with the Vulcan. Not liking Red Frosting's chances. I feel like we should have more people on the field. It feels like they only reinforced us with Red Frosting rather than the rest of Charlie for some reason. Okay, looking for Beauty Red. Come on, getting beautiful in red. Okay, Mr. Krabs has taken a headshot, but redirected it. Oh, the Sentinel pilot's been shot in the face. Oh, that's critical hit on the lower leg on the Sentinel. Mr. Krabs got a critical hit on the front left leg, but doesn't look like anything happened. Oh, Mr. Krabs is down, and so is their Sentinel, it looks like. Yeah, their Sentinel's prone. Mr. Krabs is in a quad. I'm really not worried. He should be able to get back up without too much trouble. Oh, okay, so we do have some more reinforcements. Good, good, good. I don't really feel like we need to bring more to bear up north. So we're just going to go and... Ah, here we go. Here's Charlie Lance. I wish I had deployed him up north now, because they could have actually swung round. But we'll just have Flash Fried and the lads sweep in, and we're gonna bring them down here towards centerline and just add some more to the chaos in center. Hopefully, because I would really like to get a second Grasshopper. That Grasshopper is one I want. I'm a little bit unsure about how we're moving towards the AC-20, but we should be okay. Mikeman says we've had several instances of headshot edge re-rolling edge. No, so how edge should work is if you get trigger, you re-roll the attack. So it's no longer that you re-roll the location, you re-roll the entire attack, is how it's meant to work. It may be that we just re-roll the location, but edge is meant to re-roll it. That's working as intended, yeah. Let's jump in this woods. Oh, edge re-rolling head. Oh, that's mean. That is mean. Not a bug, but it does suck. Yeah, and especially with the official rules stating that an edge can only be used to reroll once. You can't... Give me a second. You can't go, oh, okay, I failed my edge roll and it's gone to my crappy, I'll use edge to reroll the reroll. That doesn't exist. I don't know why that was ever implemented how it was, because that has never been the rules. I suspect it was implemented that way just because it was easier. But yeah, the rules have always been you can only use edge once. Okay, nothing exciting. Alrighty. How's that Lyran carrier looking? It's looking absolutely fiddly fine. We are going to... Yeah, I think we're going to have to start shooting at this Rommel. You know, if we take a few pot shots at the Lyran carrier, we might get lucky. It can happen. Rommel in this economy? I want to know where the goddamn pirates got it, is what I want to know. Woof, is that really all we got? Okay, there we go, it hadn't refreshed. I thought we only had an 8% chance to hit then, that would have been gross. Not worth 8%. It fell off the back of a Lyran dropship. Yeah. Short range in the AC-20, yeah, no, I'm banking on them not having much ammo and missing. Let's see. See if my gamble's gonna pay off. Okay, they actually have all 4 shots. I thought they'd shot some of their AC-20. But such is the coin of battle. It spins and spins and spins, and no one knows where it's going to land until it's landed. Or something equally as philosophical standing. Oh god, my tongue. I am so goddamn stressed and like tired from moving. So please excuse my... Oh, our tree bucket is running toasty. Please excuse my tongue betraying me as it often does. At least it's not a Rommel with an LBX-20. Quite right, quite right. Hello, in intro tech, an AC-20 is it's scary. But again, we're just gonna gamble on it missing. Barry Trotter, you're a wizard, Barry. What year did we start? We started in 3045, just 5 years before the clan invasion. Okay, looking for beautiful red. Okay, we have immobilized one of the LRM carriers. Odin is out of edge. Oh no. Well, one of our archers has gone up in smoke. Uh-oh. Odin's taken another headshot. Oh shit, god damn it, Odin. Odin has had another unit blown out from underneath him. He's successfully ejected. Do have unit quirks enabled? We should do, but potentially not. I might have forgot to do that. I would like to think we do, but potentially I forgot to turn it on. I'll try to remember to check after this. Odin's nothing but bad luck with ammo mix. Yeah, we need to get Odin an energy boat. All right, so we are still looking at 89% of their primary up 4. We still have a lot to work through. Okay, Mr. Krabs. Oh, they've got a longbow back there. Okay, Mr. Krabs, I want you backing up into these woods so we can start putting some fire down on the longbow. They have multiple. Okay, ping. We have sensor returns. We have multiple assault mechs. Multiple hostile assault mechs are on the field. Okay, intelligent identifying friend and foe is reporting. We have a longbow and a stalker. So that is 2 hostile assault mechs on the field. This just got interesting. Okay, gonna try and spook that Rommel into making a bad move. Okay, and we're also gonna swing down here with a mine towards finishing off the LRM carrier. Get bird kicker into some trees. Radar says that longbow is basically a walking LRM carrier, and that stalker is just about any config. Is going to be hard not to crack. Yeah. The only thing we can hope for with the stalker is that we hit the ammo. Stalkers are very explodable. God damn it. Loki skip and fail. Damn it, Flash Pride fell as well. Diallo gets drunk after the last scenario or something? Radar confirmed that the Stalker is tightly packed with LRM and SRM ammo in the 3F and 4N configurations. Let's see if IIF can tell us what kind of Stalker we're looking at. We are looking at... not sure which one we're looking at, but it has got a bunch of SRMs and LRMs, so it's probably one of those configs. So yeah, our hope is going to be that we can make it pop. Okay, we took a bit of damage falling on our asses, but that's okay. We can recover. That's the 3F model. Okie dokie. And we're in a crab. We can't torso twist. Very little rear armor. Okay. I'm hoping that LRM carrier is going to go up this round. We're putting enough fire into it, but let's start trying to weaken this Rommel and butter it up, ready for a nice kick. Okay, Odin ain't kicking shit. And these are pirates, so I'm not too worried about spotting for indirect fire. Oh, no, I didn't want to do that. I need to shoot, not skip. Okay, looking for sexy red. Okay, Stalker, hostile Stalker pilot. The Recon Stalker has taken a hit to the head. Okay, the LRM's gone. We hit the crew compartment. Okay, that Shadowhawk might be falling over. Yeah, there goes the Shadowhawk. Now it's down, we can just try and pour more fire into it. Radar and BZ Retribution are celebrating the fact that it has next to no armor, ammo even, and I agree. It's great. Let's kick a Rommel. So normally I'd have Odin. Actually, before I skip past this, how is everybody doing? And then I'll tell you what I would normally do with Odin. Okay, primary op 4 is down to 67%. We are still doing pretty good. Normally I'd have Odin flee into this building here, but I really don't want to do that and have the Sentinel just start entering the building. I was hoping that we would have the Vulcan and the Wolverine would move first, but we can move Casket in to try and put some fire into the LRM carrier, get rid of that second LRM carrier. Is that Rommel immobilized? No, it just hasn't moved. Oh god, whatever I did, I didn't want to do that. Okay, I think we're just gonna have to back up. King Miles says Recon Stalker and a Rommel. These pirates are straight up either Lyran funded or Lyran deserters. So Lyran funding, you say the Lyran deserters. Actually, no. They could well be a War of 39 veterans. Yeah, no, that actually makes sense. And the thing is, we had predicted that they had Lyran backing because they fled into Lyran space after we kicked their crap. It's the Gotterdammerung Society. It could well be. That'd be interesting. Okay, looks like the Rommel might be trying to move away. I'm not entirely sure what's happening with that Rommel. It seems to have forgotten how to move. But that's okay. We can remind it why it should move. Okay, look, he's back in action. Barry Trotter is going to take the very risky maneuver of trying to block off this Sentinel because we really need to get Odin into cover. So Barry Trotter's going to try his best to protect Odin. Okay. Can I carefully stand? Do I have carefully stand enabled? I don't. So let's hope Flash Fire doesn't bean her head on the ground. She did. Okay, let's try that again. Oh, I didn't click get up. That's fine. I think at this point with a 10 plus, Flash Ride can just hang back her. Okay, Odin is gonna try and retreat back towards the buildings. Oh, neither Flash Ride nor that vehicle, nor that Shadowhawk having a particularly good time there. Gonna try and continue bullying that Shadowhawk. Okay, looks like that Rommel's drawing up a line of fire on steroid. Fingers crossed it misses. Oh, we are so hot on steroid. Okay. Can we get a better bang for our buck? $25. Okay, it looks like mediums are going to be our best bet. Yeah, we're going to risk firing the PPC at point blank range. Oh, it looks like one of our medium lasers on our Jaeger knife edge has been messed up. Okay, that Sentinel. Oh no, that Sentinel's captured Odin, I think. Oh no, Odin's just here. Okay, Odin is... Well, we might as well spot at the Sentinel. It's not going to do us a lot of good, but might as well. Oh, there goes the Sentinel. Okay, Care Bear in our tracked APC is gone, but that's part of the base defenses. Not too worried about that. Looking for beautiful red. Oh, Loki is not doing good. Loki's almost lost their right torso. And here goes the Sentinel. There goes the Sentinel. Okay, Sentinel's up in smoke. Okay, and Bird Kicker stayed standing. Radar says they've got a charger bearing down on them. Trip it over. Oh shit. Red Frosting is on their ass. Hey, where's the Red Bastards? Okay, so we still need to take out another 25% of the primary off for. Man, I would really like for this Rommel to fuck off. That Rommel really does not want to fuck off. Yeah, we really need to try and take some fire off of Mr. Krabs. So we're going to move Barry Trotter into the woods to try and take some heat off Mr. Krabs. Mr. Krabs is going to be moving backwards. It's going to make it hard for Mr. Krabs to hit, but that goes both ways. Okay, red frosting's up. We're not going to try a flash ride. Flash ride needs 10 pluses to get up. Steak the dog says I need to make the Rommel fuck off. Fortunate. That Rommel has so much armor. Holy shit. We have barely dented it. I don't actually think I've ever fought a what's the word? King Malsons has flash ride, hold down. That's a good idea. Yeah, thank you. I'll try to remember. I don't think I've ever fought a Rommel before. I'm usually not in this area of the neighborhood, but they have so much armor. Okay, Mr. Krabs can't be seen right now, and honestly, I'm okay with that. Radar says Rommels and Patterns are basically the Wolfhound of heavy tanks. Okay. They also have narrow and low profile, so extra durable if you have quirks enabled. Kirky. Okay. The Rommel is gone. We blew the turret off. Which means we can now bring that entire reinforcements lands into bear, which is really good. We really need to bring these lads in. Okay, doesn't look like anything else worrying. Oh, we have lost a turret. Okay, the Vulcan go down. The Vulcan did not go down, god damn it. Commissar Hyun says, is this a MekHQ campaign? It certainly is. It certainly is. We are 5 years before the clan invasion. Okay, and right now, the two assault mechs are mostly hanging out in the west. I think now that we've got our heavy mechs freed up, we can start moving them in, and then we can start rolling center line. I think we're gonna be okay. But we're only okay when the scenario's over. Okay, I think Knife Edge we're going to pull out. They're pretty fucked up. We are, however, going to remember to go hold down. We finally remember to go hold down. Commissar Hyun is now following. Thank you so much for the follow, Commissar Hyun. I hope you have a good time here. So we're going to have Flash Fire to go down into the hole and just keep cover. Mr. Krabs can't be seen right now, but that also means Mr. Krabs can't do much in the way of actually doing anything. So we are going to bring Mr. Krabs up. It's a bit risky, but sometimes you got to risk it for the biscuit. That Wolverine is in a really bad position, so we are going to let it know that it is in fact in a really bad position by going behind it. So now is going to be the mad sprint for Beta Lance to swarm to try and support the center. Because the enemy still has a lot of heavy metal on the field. We are actually going to pull back Knife Edge. They've just taken so much damage, and I'd rather keep them intact. So especially as we've already lost one mech with a tree bucket getting blown out from underneath Odin. Speaking of which, Odin is going to go and have a nice drink in this building here. When hold down, you can also attempt to stand back up without risk of taking damage. Ah, okie dokie. I see. Good. I am more than happy to bully this Wolverine with Charlie Lance. This is what they get for mildly inconveniencing Flash Ride. Okay, that Shadowhawk is coming straight for Mr. Krabs, so Barry Trotter's going to move in. Nice Edge just soaked up the Rommel's main cannon. I'm surprised they still have a mech. Yeah, no, going after the Rommel in the manner we did was, how did the kids say it? A bad move. Yeah, no, that wasn't our most tactically sound moment, that's for sure. Okay, because Mr. Krabs is in a crab, a scorpion, which is like a crab if you think about it, they can't really do an awful lot, but we're going to try and put a single bit of fire down into this longbow, because this is BattleTech, which means it only takes one shot to kill a mech. And you never know. We could get ourselves a new longbow out of it. Speaking of one shot, let's just Alpha Strike this Wolverine into the dust. Anybody who's been following for a while knows I'm not a fan of Wolverines, so I don't particularly care that we won't get to salvage it. If the employer's lucky, we'll give it smoking boots. I thought you gave Mr. Krabs a new mech last week. Yes, I think we did, and then I think Mr. Krabs lost the new mech. Either that or we haven't repaired it yet. I'm not wholly sure, but right now Mr. Krabs is still in the Scorpion. Okay, the two medium mechs, the Scorpion and the Blackjack up in the north, I think they've single-handedly obliterated all of the evacuating civilians. PPC and some SRMs right into the rear torso. Okay, looks like the Shadowhawk went down. Okay, looking for beautiful red. Let me see. Anything sexy, anything to make me smile, anything to make me cry. That's the Shadowhawk being brutalized. And the Shadowhawk is falling over. They're taking piloting damage. Speaking of mechs, how is it going with that awesome you picked up during the mission with Odin Okay, so we found a bug with MekHQ that we have since fixed, but this version doesn't have the fix. So I'm just going to talk about it while I kick this Wolverine. Basically, if you have a mech enter your hangar, all parts of that mech get added to parts in use. Okay, simple enough. If one of those parts is a missing part, and if it is the first time that you've ever encountered that part, it will not be added to parts in use, or rather it will, but it'll be added at 0%, so it will never restock. So the whole reason we've been waiting so damn long for the Awesome to come online is because we never ordered the Awesome parts. So that's that. Okay, looks like got some kicks, a bunch of misses unfortunately, so I think half Charlie's about to fall over. Red Frosting is going down, Loki stayed, and the Wolverine also stayed. Sucks. Okay, we are on the round report. Let's have a look at the initiative phase. Radar says they gyro killed their charger. Good shot. Let's see here. How are we doing? Red Assholes down to 54%. If we can take out one more mech, we're good. One more mech and we're sorted. Which we just did. I think that Shadowhawk just took itself out of action. I don't like Red Frosting being here right now, so we're going to flee Red Frosting off. They need 7 buff to get up. Okay, they're good and they're gone. A prone Wasp, even against the Wolverine, I'm just not particularly happy with that. It looks like the Shadowhawk's pilot might have been knocked out. Yeah, the Shadowhawk's pilot knocked out. We're just putting some trees between us and the assault mechs. Oh, Red Frosting didn't flee. Oh, that's annoying. That is very annoying, in fact. Okay, it looks like the Wolverine's going after Red Frosting, so we are going to move Loki in to get some more back shots in the Wolverine. Both the Wolverine and Loki aren't doing particularly good. Let's try and get up with Flash Fried. I would really like for Flash Fried to rejoin the fight. Okay, they need 10 part plus, but we are hold down. Go away, tooltips. Go away, tooltips. Okay, looks like Flash Ride got up. Okay, Mr. Krabs, we're going to have you move back. It's going to put the woods between us and the longbow. Because we do not need to fight the assault mechs. We're good. There's the Shadowhawk knocking themselves out. Let's see if we can't put a PPC between the eyes of this mech. Maybe not. Maybe not with that to hit target. We'll take the normal roll, please. Sounds like Radar's having a great time. Who am I kidding? I'm gonna Alpha Strike. What's one more Alpha Strike? Damn it. Okay, is that Shadowhawk gone? Wolverine got shot in the face. Oh, the Shadowhawk is... no CT left. That is one down Shadowhawk, which means we have one, I suspect. We'll have to wait until the end of the round to confirm. And of course, that means we have a round left of MekHQ. Let's hope that all our mechs retain their limbs. Because limbs are important. You should keep them. Oh, looks like Red Frosting lost a leg. Damn it, Red Frosting, what did I just say? I just told you, you got to keep your legs, you got to keep your limbs, they're important. They're really fucking hard to put back on. Ugh. Okay, Red Frosting had... Red Frosting is having a bad time. We'll see how bad a time when we get them back to the infirmary. But Red Frosting is having... they're having a rough time right now. As exactly as Radar says, Red Frosting is having an episode. Youngster comments that Red Frosting might be all that's left of him. Yeah, that would if we lose Red Frosting, it'll be because of that annoying bug, because it seems that when you stand up and run to the edge, it doesn't let you flee. Which is a bit of a pain. Yeah, we've got them. Slash Victorino. Whew, okay, we have routed the Op 4. We've done 50%. They are gone. It is a close thing, though. Wait for the rounds to finish. There we go, all done. Now it wants us to save a... go away. Yes. Yes. Wait for it to load. You can do it, computer. Don't make me press the button. Oh, I need to press the button. Okay, we definitely control the field. Alright, so we lost our tree bucket. Oh, okay, well, it's lucky that this is the last scenario of the contract, because we're going to need to do some repairs. Okay, the Scorpion's okay. It took a bit of internals, but not too bad. Red Frosting's Panther lost its leg. That's going to be a pain in the ass. The tree bucket's gone forever. Wasp, okay, just broke through to the internals. That's good, that's sexy. Locust, what happened to you? Oh, this is Red Frosting's Locust. Jaeger. Okay, this is the Jaeger that ate a few AC-20s. Okay, could have been a hell of a lot worse. But that also reminds me... okay, I'm going to need to do that in a second. We should make sure we have quirks on, because quirks are fun. Alrighty then. So we are looking at 2 hits for Flash Fried, 2 hits for Red Frosting, 3 hits for Odin, who has literally only just stepped out of the infirmary. And Monroe is taking a hit. So we've got a few people who are going to be in the infirmary. We got out of it a single Lyran carrier, a Romal tank, and a Shadowhawk. Yeah. I wonder if we can repair the Romal. Is the Romal repaired? Because it's lost its turret, but its other locations are still pristine. Does that mean we can repair the Romal, or does that mean it's still gone? I've never used tanks, really. Cripple means repairable? Oh, ho, ho, ho. Maybe I could see we could have a tank for base defenses. And we didn't actually capture any of them. It would say irreparable if I couldn't repair it. Okay, it's good to know. It's funny, King Monk, you shouldn't have had to explain it to me. I was literally the person Who told it to say irreparable when it's irreparable? We did manage to score 3 kills, a Shadowhawk for Mr. Krabs, a Rommel tank for Bird Kicker, and then the LRM carrier for Steroid. Okay, it says we didn't do that, but we did. It's a rounding error. None. Okay, so those 2 medium mechs in the north, I said took out all of our retreating base personnel. Yeah, no, they did. They destroyed all of the base personnel. But we managed to keep the base intact. I think that classifies as a victory. Radar says it was a blackjack. I'm not surprised it was in on a killing spree. Yeah. Yeah, we're good. Let's see. Can we... Okay, so Rommel tank, I want you. What remains of the Shadowhawk? And I really don't care about the LRM carrier. So let's... Okay, are we going to actually do anything with the Rommel? Here's the thing. We could sell the Rommel and get 1 million C-bills. Is the 1 million C-bills going to be more? Is 1 million C-bills going to be more valuable to us than the Rommel? Radar's suggesting we could fix the Rommel and start a tank unit. I mean, this is true, but here's the thing: is 1 million C-bills? Is the tank worth 1 million C-bills when we're only sitting on 22.5? And we need to replace mechs. The Rommel's worth more. Okay, we are selling the remains of the Shadowhawk though. All right, purple hearts for everyone. Ooh, Barry Troyer got blooded. Okay, let's head to the infirmary. Odin has got a right ankle fracture, a burned right thigh, and a head smoke inhalation. Flash Fried has heart trauma and an upper left arm fracture compound. Red Frosting got hearing loss and a burned calf. And Momoru got a burnt calf. Hard to argue with an AC-20 and narrow low bow profile. Okay, yeah, all right, fair enough. I really can't disagree with that. Okay, we're gonna order a bunch. Oh, I've already got 2 on there. It's fine, whatever. Okay, so what we're doing here is that Rommel is going into mothball. In fact, we're going to mothball the Awesome as well. Actually, we don't need to. We're literally about to leave. Okay, so go to the briefing room. There we have it. So it should tell us in a minute that we have won. No. Oh. We still have work to do. That didn't end the contract. It must mean that we do need to do the objectives as well. Oh no. The red articles are not done. The contract hasn't ended. And for some reason, the hostile warning center flipped. It shouldn't have. Or is that... No, that's theirs. They've got one now. Could it be that we're negative support points? That shouldn't be it. Why wouldn't you need to do the objectives? Yeah. Yeah, no, I am just being incredibly dense. So, I say I'm being dense. I'm not being dense. The criteria for when you can end a contract early has changed so many times, and I was involved in pretty much all of those changes. I have so many different systems in my brain. It used to be that you only need to get victory points. Now you need to get the victory points and you need to complete the objectives. So we are in trouble because We have everybody out of action. Ugh, okay, it is literally December the 3rd. How long have we got left? Okay, we have 3 months left. Okay. Let's hope we can break the morale. Because, damn it, we've got another diversion engagement. We can afford to let that slide. We can't afford to bring anybody out at the moment. We've got too much going on. Can I maintain deployment levels? Oh, that's a very, very good point. We can. We're good for deployment right now. Shit, we've got a crisis. So, BC Retribution says we could have taken it easy for a few weeks. We could have done, but a crisis has just turned up. Now, how crisis work is you have no choice but to do them. If you don't do them, you lose a victory point. Even if you win, you do not get any victory points. Defend the base against incoming enemy assault. Not again! We only just defended it! Okay. The red assholes are back. What can we actually deploy? Let us bring Mr. Krabs into Bakerlance, and we're just going to have to deploy Bakerlance and hope for the best. We don't need to deploy just yet, so we can wait a couple of days. Unfortunately, those couple of days have come and gone. So let's deploy Baker. PZ Retribution says the early game can be brutal. Youngster says they're using human wave tactics. They have resources. I don't know who the red assholes are, other than they're red and they're assholes, but they've got resources to spare. And we are now on our what, 5th drop today? This is just getting going. Okay, orders are clear. Defend the base. Take out 50%. Keep 25%. Okay. Well, we might as well try and grab what we can. I don't think we're going to need both salvage groups, so let's just go with the one. King Miles says the Lyrans, we established that earlier. Yeah, no, close. Cancel. Abort. Let's go to MegaMek options. And let's just see if there's anything else in here we want to... we want flamers per BattleTech manual. Don't care about smoke, don't care about victory conditions, we can do that ourselves. No double blind messages, that's fine, I don't really care about that. Oh, we want sensor rules. Oh, we do have quirks enabled. Okay, let's just stick to those for now. Radar says they think they are a bunch of Lyran vets who took up a life of piracy. Could be. However, I can hear my dogs shouting, so bear with me just a moment. I need to quickly go and let them out before we commence the next drop. So don't go anywhere. We will be right back. And I am back. Back to MekHQ we go. Doop. Alright then. So we have ourselves a crisis. Our allied base is under attack again. We need to kill 50. And we need to keep 25% alive. We have a grand total of 3 turrets. We have a Prowler and 2 BattleMech recovery vehicles. Okay, we are 6 versus 6. And they do have reinforcements on the ground. Okie dokie. This is getting increasingly more rough as the contract goes on. Okay, they're coming in us from both directions. We've got medium contact Cicada on the left, Maxim on the right, and down in the southeast we've got a Vedette. Which, as we know from previous scenarios, Vedettes are where the Red Bastards hide all their morale. Let's try and take out the Cicada with Bird Kicker. We're going to probably need to separate our forces a little bit here. We do not have the allies to cover for us, so actually Mr. Krabs is much better down here. Okay, what else are we getting on in the west? Another Vedette, another emotional support Vedette. Okay, we are split very thin. Okay, that Vedette and that Cicada are flipping going for it. Okay, that Maxim's heading to the north. We can go here, but I feel like if we go down the other direction, we're going to get a better line of fire. Mr. Krabs. How's Mr. Krabs' weapon looking like? That's good. That's good enough. Okay, so our primary target here on the west is going to be the Cicada, and then we're going to start working our way through the Vedettes. BZ Retribution says, at least it looks like a small Op 4. Yes, but they do have a reinforcement lance coming in. So, it's small for now, but we need to take them out quickly. Wait, I've got 0% chance on that? God damn it. What are my learns like? 0%, damn it. That Maxim's just moving too damn fast. Gonna need Snake Eyes on the Vedette. Knife Edge. Can Knife Edge put any fire down on the Maxim? Maybe, but not a lot, it doesn't look like. So let's just take our chances. Every dice roll is a chance for 12. And this has got 0%, and it's not a chance for 12. But most dice rolls are a chance for 12. No Sexy Red, but that's not surprising. This earlier into the engagement, we're not expecting Sexy Red just yet. And just when we're arranging Bird Kicker, kicking cicadas, which is kind of like a bird, if a bird was a bug. Just remember, if you're enjoying what you're watching here, if you're enjoying listening to me, consider getting a follow. If you're really enjoying yourself, consider a subscribe. If you're on YouTube, hit the subscribe button, the bell, the other things the algorithm demands that you must do. And what do we do here? Well, every Friday evening, as we are right now, we play our ongoing MekHQ campaign, but Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday daytime, you can check the schedule for when, we have live development streams where you can actually see me developing MegaMek and MekHQ. On that topic, just to make you all aware, as I mentioned, I am moving house. I am actively surrounded by boxes. So next week is going to be a little bit touch and go. There will not be any dev streams next week. Instead, on those times where I could be streaming, I'm just going to take it easy and we're going to play Xenonauts 2 instead. So Xenonauts 2 will be happening next week, but definitely if you want to keep tabs on when we're going live on Xenonauts 2, because it won't be announced on the MegaMek Discord. It will not be announced on the MegaMek Discord. So if you want to watch Xenonauts 2, definitely, if you look in the links section on Twitch, you'll find there's a new Discord link. And that Discord link will link you to our Discord, because that's what the Discord link does. And that will allow you to stay up to date. What is going on here? And you'll get notified when we're going live. But if you're not enjoying yourself, that's okay too. Every stream we try and be a little bit better than the last. It is a learning exercise. Rome wasn't built in a day, but it sure could have been raised in one. Let me see here. Maybe the Lerms can come out into play? Damn it. That Maxim is going straight after our retreating base personnel. Mr. Krabs has lost line of sight on, I forget what was down here, but it's gone now. Out of sight, out of mind. It can't hurt us if it can't see us. That's definitely how it works. I feel like this initial force is just trying to waste our time until their reinforcements arrive. Which, if we're really unlucky, will be the assault and recon mechs. I'm still intensely entertained that the recon lance spawned as an assault lance. Okay, one of the vedettes has got a little bit spicy, but nothing too great just yet. Let's try and kick the cicada. Oh, it looks like the cicada hit the ground. Yep, we crit its hip. It's not getting back up. It is down, and we're going to make sure it stays down. Because the cicada is, right now, the only mech they have on the field. The rest are tanks. Okay, looks like we have something coming in from the north. Sensor return, we're investigating. No idea what the sensor is. Okay, it looks like the Maxim. Okay, I thought we had new contact to the north, but it's just the Maxim dinking about. Okay, that cicada's got a gyro hit. The cicada pilot is knocked out. Do we want to just core it? No, we're gonna try for the head. But we've got enough shots. If we can knock its head out, we'll take it. Like, we're not going to use cicada, but it can offset some of our salvage. Hey, Psychatic, glad you could join us. We're on like the 4th or 5th drop of tonight. Tonight has been just go, 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 go. Combat after combat. Yeah, this Maxim is just staying out of our line of fire. But as long as the Maxim's shooting us, it's not shooting our allies or our turrets. Which I'll take that. And then we only need to get one mode of crit. One mode of crit will take it out of action. Okay, here's their emotional support vedettes. Try and fish for some motor crits. Ooh. We've hit the cicada's foot. We've hit its engine. We've hit couple of light... Okay, so the Cicada's still technically alive, but it's not getting back up. Looking for sexy red. Okay, we have mobilized one of their vedettes. Oh, it's the one right in front of us. Well, if it's... Oh, no, it's not. I'm just dumb. It's one over here. Mr. Krabs immobilized it with an SRM. Yeah, let's power foot through the face of the Cicada. Oh, radar has a sensor return on a Capellan Atlas. Oh, no. Psychiatric says, did I see where that she said that they think the current implementation of transcoded characters is fine till a better solution can be found of? Yeah, I am of the exact same opinion. Like I think it's fine how it is right now. Can it be better? Yes, but let's not perfect be the enemy of good. Okay, the Cicada, we put our foot straight through the center torso. Okay, we are on round 4. I don't know when the Op 4 reinforcements are arriving. The red arseholes are breaking. The loss of the Cicada is hurting them. If we can take out another emotional support vedette, we might be able to break them before the reinforcements arrive, which is our main goal here. As much as it'd be nice to salvage the reinforcements, we could get something good out of that. We could also lose units, and we cannot afford to lose units right now. But I think if we can take out the vedette this turn, we're okay. I think we can do it. Man, the TMM on this goddamn Maxim. Yeah, we can't get a single shot off on it. I'm hoping Knife Edge has better luck. Okay, let us try and take the turret off, I think. I would love to fire those SRMs, but that's going to take us 10 over. 10 over sounds like a lot. Let's not go 10 over. 10 over sounds close to checking for ammo explosions. Okay. Come on, give me some big red, big red. Okay, the Maxim is immobilized. We've got them. That's their TMM gone. 10 over is -1 to movement, -1 to hit. Okay. It's not ammo checks then. I'm just like 10 feels like a big number, and big number in my brain just says ammo check. So how I'm going to play this, if we can take them out before their reinforcements arrive, we're going to declare victory. Their inbound dropship will be rediverted. If we cannot take them out before the reinforcements arrive, I'm going to factor the reinforcements into the fight. So that's how we're going to do it. If we can win before the reinforcements arrive, we don't have to deal with the reinforcements. And we done it. Okay. / victory. And that's another one. I feel like the reinforcements, the enemy reinforcements, are arriving this turn as well. 14 is a shutdown here. I don't want that. Okay, that is another scored victory for the Scrotorious Basterds. And we control the field. We didn't really take any damage. That's nice. Really, really important that we didn't take any more damage. Looks like we captured some people. Some soldiers, not really caring about that. I feel like they got the edge, but that's okay. We'll just leave that, however. Yeah, that's a victory. So yeah, that's another victory to our name. The cicada. How badly fucked up is the cicada? The cicada is just a not cicada. It's a not cicada. Okay, let's just drag what we can off the field. And we're just going to give it to the employer, because I don't want any of this stuff, and I'm going to gamble on something bigger and better being down the line. Oh, please, Blake, please, give us an easy day. Okay, Momoru is no longer in the infirmary, that's nice. Oh no! Captain, I've received word from Allied Command that our unit has fallen below the agreed deployment levels. They've noticed that they are being forced to stretch their resources to compensate for the shortfall. Uh-oh. So we now need to redirect forces, because if we don't, we're going to be losing a victory point every week. And it's basically over at that point. So, what we need to do is we need to put Bakerlands into front line. That's what we need to do. And we'll make Able maneuver for now. Now that will satisfy Allied Command at least. Okay, Red Frosting's out the infirmary, that's nice. Oh, we got another diversion engagement. God damn it. Okay, this isn't a turning point. We're just gonna skip that by. How's our toe looking? Okay, if we get, okay, so we're actually doing a lot better than I realized. If we can get, do we have anything in the? Okay, you got mothball. You're fucked up. Damn it, that's too fucked up to bring out in the field. We don't have a crew for the Rommel. And the Awesome's missing its goddamn head and torso. Okay, we're just gonna have to make do with what we've got. Is there anything in the unit market? We've got pilots, we just don't have units. Archer. We could get a new Archer for Odin, for when he eventually comes out of the infirmary for the 26th time. Oh, Centurion. Centurion A, AC-10. It's a 2K. Yeah, no, I'm not interested, really, not that price. Centurion could be good. Griffin 1S, that's the large laser variant. I mean, the Griffin actually could be quite nice. Centurion would work too, yeah. I mean, we could. And here's the thing, though. These mechs are not arriving in time for the end of this contract. But I'm thinking the Griffin could be nice. And I quite like the Centurion. Shadowhawk, I'm not interested in the Shadowhawk. The Centurion 1A. The thing is, we've got 21 mil, 22 mil really. We can afford to get both. And I kind of feel like having a 1S and a 1A would be good. Yeah, let's grab the 1S. And let's grab the Centurion. It's going to take us pretty low on cash, but that means we've got 2 mechs arriving. And we need to have, we don't have any spare mechs that are worth anything. So having a decent Centurion, a decent Griffin, I know, actually a more than decent Griffin. Large laser, 2 mediums, and LRM5, yeah, that's sweet. 16 heat sinks, it's fine. So yeah, a decent Griffin, a Centurion, which is always nice. I think at this point we just have to get the mech, the inbound mechs coming. How long until Flash Ride is out of the infirmary? Flash Ride's, oh my god! So her upper arm fracture is compounded. Flash Ride's out for 42 days. We're not getting Flash Ride back this side of the contract ending. Which means we need to find someone else to drive her Locust. We can stick Odin. We can stick Odin in the Locust of Shame. Twice Archeon asks, what are the MegaMek options you are using for this campaign? Most have been sticking to default, but been starting to branch out carefully. Careful stand mix. Oh, careful stand. We need to turn on careful stand. Thank you for the reminder. So for the most part, I'm using default. We have blind drop, real blind drop, and we're using double blind. But 100% need careful stand. I can't believe I didn't include that earlier. And should be back up. There we go. There we go. And we want vehicle crews, so we can get some vehicle crews in the ground. Okay. Yeah, I know, but careful stand is careful stand should be a default option, honestly. Okay, red frosting, you're great, but we definitely have a better pilot that we can use. Okay, Panther, assigned person, pilot. We've got a veteran, Margarita Fajita, can go in the Panther. And we'll stick 4 in the Locust for now, just so we can get a Locust back on action. So that's going to give us Charlie Lance back, Baker Lance, and the remains of Abel. We can work with this. Okie dokie. We need to start doing something. Let's advance, see how... Yeah, we can't deal with the diversionary engagement. And after victory skip, yeah, no, we have that enabled already. Actually, what we're going to do is we're going to send in Alpha to act as a fleeting being on the diversionary engagement. They're not going to engage, they're just there to stop the enemy from achieving all of their victories. The winter holidays is almost here and the unit is coming together to make it meaningful. The 5th night bonfire is turning into some kind of theatrical extravaganza. The symbolic fight has escalated to include dramatic recitations? Oh, recitations. What am I wrote this. Why can't I read it? The symbolic fight has escalated to include dramatic whatever. And for some reason, one of the techs decided that a fog machine would add gravitas. The 11th night will include another bonfire, gift exchange, and food. Honestly, I think they're just looking for a reason to unwind. Can't say I blame them. If you want to drop by or help keep the peace, just give me a heads up. It's probably not the best use of our time right now. Psychotic is their new campaign name is We Paid for the Whole Heat Scale, which is fantastic. Okay, we are good. We have the parts for the awesome in transit. We got a new objective. Picket line breakthrough. The thing is, we're having so many... We're having so many fleets and beings, so I thought that we need to get some objectives. Let's get rid of that swamp. River Wetlands isn't much better. We are going to deploy Charlie. And we're just going to try the classic Charlie of run forwards and hope for the best. Oh, we're back to a swamp. Yay! Okay, check our data. Everything's going okay. Okay, let's. I've lost count how many drops this has been this episode, but we're dropping again. This time we just need to get out the other side. It's what Charlie Lance is good at. Hey, this doesn't look too bad. Like, it's not good. We'll have the wasps on the right flank because they can just jump over the worst of it. King Miles had the same idea that, yeah, the wasps can at least jump through most of it, and the left flank is mostly free for the locusts. We'll check those sensor returns in just a second. Okay, they've got a Grasshopper, a Jedgar. Looks like multiple J Edgars and a Grasshopper right now. There's a third contact that I didn't get a chance to ID it. Just get the jumpy jumps. Radar's lamenting that they have too much heavy metal bearing down on their base. Ugh. I know what that feels like. Okay, so we have a full contact of 5 enemy elements. They've got a Jedgar. So 3 Jedgar, Grasshopper, and a Pack Rat. Of the 5, the Pack Rat is of course the biggest threat. But the Jedgars on this map have a significant advantage to us. Yeah, hover vehicles on a swamp map, the deck is stacked against us. But that's where we operate the best. When the cards are against us and it's just us and metal against the world. I think we've maybe got 20 seconds until we get off the map. Okay, can we shoot that Edgar? We can, because the lords and ladies at Catalyst took away no torso twist, and we thank them for it. We've only got a 28% chance, but 28% chance is better than 0%, so we'll take it. Okay, no red. Yeah, this is going pretty well so far. I'm not too worried right this second. Charlie Lance is very, very good at the whole walk forwards and hope for the best tactic. And I feel like we're out of the worst of it now. I think we got some hills on our side, and we're moving fast enough that we're getting hard enough for the enemy to hit. So I'm not too worried. But again, as we often say here, this is BattleTech. It only takes one shot to take our mech. Okay, that is casket off. We need to get one more unit off, then we've won the scenario. I'm just glad this planet had a normal gravity. Of all the planets that the Star League colonized, they sure as hell colonized some shitholes. Oh, well, there goes one of the J Edgars sliding away. Okay, We get off this turn with 2 units, so I'm just going to slash victory at this point because there's no point in continuing the turn. We have another victory under our belts. Whew. All right, that's another good game to us. The enemy controls the field. Okay. 4 is badly fatigued. No. Me too, 4. Damn. The pirates are getting more and more facilities. That doesn't seem right. That shouldn't be red. That should be us. We defended that base. Need 2 seconds. I know it is the cardinal sin to stop talking while on Twitch, but you have to forgive me. As I say, I'm literally moving house actively. And so when messages arrive, because my wife's coming in from out of state, because we're moving state, so my wife's currently working out of state, where we're going to be moving to, and she is about an hour away. Okay, we can do this. We need to do something about these enemy bases. We really need to do something about these enemy bases. But I don't feel like we have the metal to take them out. Oh, okay, so this did flip. Okay, I was just looking at the objectives. It says maintain control of the facilities. So this must have flipped when it shouldn't have. So we're going to flip that back. Do we? Because we know there's 2 hostile facilities on the field. Do we want to try for one more? How long have we even got left? We've got a couple of months. Okay, what we're going to do, here is the action plan. We are going to try and just react to them for the rest of the month. And then we're going to see if their morale breaks at the end. If their morale goes worse at the end, then we can just continue pushing them. If their morale goes back up to stalemate, we're going to have to start taking out the enemy bases. That's what we're going to do. That's how we're going to play it. Okay, we've got another engagement. Another diversionary engagement, which of course means we're going to send in Charlie. We've got a couple of days. Let's give Charlie at least pretend to give them a break. Okay, once more into the breach, Charlie, and this is the same kind of setup as last time. So they're just going to need to run forwards, and we're going to hope for the best. Okay, so they've got 1.7k on the field, just to do a little bit less than us. They do have 2.3 coming. So we're going to use the exact same strategies before, and we're just going to try and book it. Now, this map is slightly different, but it is unfortunately still a swamp. Again, we're going to have the locusts on, sorry, the wasps on the right. Because, oh, I accidentally put a locust on the right. Oh, no, that's the wrong move. We'll deal with it. Clearly there was a miscommunication in tactical planning. And that miscommunication in tactical planning is, I'm a dumbass. Okay, what are we seeing on sensor returns? We are seeing 2 manticores. Okay, long-range sensors are detecting 2 manticores right in the center field. LRM-10, mediums, PPCs, SRMs. Basically, if it's good, they've got it. That's gonna be a problem because due to the way this map is laid out, we are going to have to come forward here to the center. Then we're gonna have to go into the center line. Or we're gonna have to do something because on our right flank, our route is completely blocked by crap. This is not a good position to be in. Not a good position to be in at all. Steak the Dog said manticores are scary. Yes, they are. Indubitably. Our only saving grace is going to be our high TMM, and I'm just going to hope that their pilots can't shoot for shit. Yeah, because if we're hitting like +4 TMM in intro tech era, we're doing okay for ourselves. I just don't like the fact that Thor and Loki are going to have to go past the manticores. I'm really, really excited for the new core book. And I hope you guys are too, because I've heard a lot about it from down the grapevine, and generally speaking, everything I hear is good stuff. And speaking of hearing things, if you are enjoying listening and watching and participating in this mad, weird, wonderful game that we're playing, consider hitting the follow. Let us know that you're having a good time by following the channel so you can be notified when we go live. And if you're on YouTube, of course, you know how the YouTube works. You know how you need to click the things and swear fealty to Jeff Bezos or whoever owns YouTube these days. Man, left flank is we're just running the gauntlet past these manticores. Not entirely sure who's piloting the Wasp, but they're in a bit of a spot of bother, it looks like. Got to put those mech legs to work. Commissar Hyun, rather. Absolutely right. How do you pronounce your name, Commissar Hyun? Is it Hyun? Is it John? How do you pronounce it? Okay, looking good so far. We can put these woods between us and the manticores, so that's going to make things a lot nicer. But unfortunately, Casket and the other unnamed wasps do still need to... Actually, can Casket and the wasp flee? No, not yet, but we're getting damn close. I definitely like what we've done with these scenarios in particular. It used to be a case where the optimum way to fight these scenarios was just to delete whatever's in front of you. Whereas it feels now a lot more like you can actually evade the enemy forces. And yeah, sure, you can just punch your way through them, but if you imagine, if we had to punch our way through these 2 manticores with 2 locusts and 2 wasps, we were going to lose mechs. Whereas this way, we so far, I mean, obviously that can all change in a matter of seconds, but I don't think we've actually lost anybody yet. Emphasis on yet. Oh, have we won? We have. /victory. Whew, we have evaded. That is another victory for the Scrotorious Basterds. Another victory for Rasalhague against the Lyran opportunists that would dare sully our sovereign land. The enemy controls the field. And we're not counting these as decisive victories because it's not really decisive, we just handily won. Commissar Hyun says, Commissar John says, I never honestly thought about the spelling. Think regarding name. I guess basically John. Okay, so yeah. Okay, 4 is really upset at us. We might actually lose 4 to a stress leave at this rate. Oh, damn it, another? Okay, we have another breakthrough. Is that all we're getting? Can we send in Charlie? We can't send in Charlie yet. So the stream is going to go on for maybe another 20-ish minutes, just because my wife is nearly back from being out of state, and normally we would run for another hour, but right now with me being literally in the middle of moving, it'd be better for me to not stream so late because we've got a very early start tomorrow. So this breakthrough is probably going to be the last scenario of the day, and it is once again Charlie Lance taking to the field to show that they do in fact know how to press forwards on the throttle. Oh, and it looks like our Rasalhague allies have sent in some support. Commissar John says 7 fatigue lance wide is pretty insane. Yeah, no, Charlie has been doing work because we're just catching a lot of scenarios where we basically adjust this. And these scenarios, Charlie Lance is the only Lance that can really do them. Baker and Abel are just too fat, or falling apart. Sometimes both in the case of Abel. Commissar John says they ain't paid enough. I agree. We probably should give our lads in Charlie a raise at this rate. So we're in an urban environment, which is both a blessing and a curse. A blessing because there's a lot of cover. A curse because there's a lot of cover, and the buildings block sensor returns. So we're kind of just driving forwards and hoping we don't meet anything scary like an SRM carrier. But I think we can do this. I think we have switched over to different playlists, so I'm just going to quickly switch us back to the right one because I don't want to get a copyright strike. Give me 2 seconds just faffing about, accidentally opened up my development kit. Okay, nothing on sensors yet, but nothing on sensors does not mean there's nothing out there. It means we haven't found anything yet. And then every corner could hide in a SRM carrier. And when you're in a Wasp or a Locust, an SRM carrier only needs one shot. One shot to put you in the great cockpit in the sky. Okay, so far so good. Oh, okay. We've got a contact with an archer, but I think so long as we don't get anybody spotting us, we should be okay. Radar says the great cockpit in the sky. You mean the ejection seat? Exactly. Exactly. Oh god. Oh god. That archer has a direct line of sight onto our wasp. Can we shoot them back? Please? We cannot. Oh no! Let's hope that archer pilot's a bad shot. It was. Although in its defense, it needed 12s. Archer useless unless they have oblique. Yeah. No, oblique is very, very, very powerful. I'm not. Oh god, what the hell is that? A rifleman has just appeared on the western flank, cutting Loki off from 4. So here's how we're gonna play this. On the eastern flank, we're gonna flee. So this objective is gonna be succeeded, okay? But on the western flank, Loki and 4 need to evade the rifleman. So we're not just letting. We're not just going to slash victory here. Loki and 4 need to evade the rifleman. Radar says that archer is far from useless. They have Sandblaster. I've seen you do naughty things with Sandblaster. Oh shit. So 4 fell over trying to rescue Loki. And Loki is face to face with a rifleman. We don't know if Loki and 4 are actual brothers, but they consider themselves siblings. They have a bond tighter than blood. Uh-oh. Loki is in trouble. Loki is going to do what any brave light mech pilot can do, and they're going to just desperately kick at the shins of the heavier mech. Oh! Loki is on the ground. That rifleman just immediately extended his foot and just crunched straight through the lower leg and the right arm. Gone. It went straight through the lower leg into the right torso. Loki is in desperate trouble. And 4 is on the ground. They tried turning as fast as they could so that they could get some fire down on the rifleman, so that they could protect their blood brother. But now all they can do is watch. Loki is going to attempt to get up. They have no leg. They're going to attempt to carefully stand. They can't even do that. They are staggering to their feet. But they just can't do it. Their mech is down. 4 is jumping back up. They're going to desperately try to get some fire down on the rifleman. 4 stands. No, Loki can't even bring a shot to bear on the rifleman. The rifleman is just drawing closer and closer. 4's hitting the Alpha Strike button. Will it make any difference? Probably not. The rifleman lowers its weapons down towards the wasp and pulls the trigger. 4 watches in horror as Loki's mech disintegrates before his very eyes. There is no word with a 4 ejected at all. He could still be trapped in the wreckage. 4 is now left with an option. The mission has succeeded, but we don't know what's happened to Loki. 4 has no choice here. If he stays, he dies. And so, with that, 4 does the only thing that he can do. He leaves the battlefield, and the fate of Loki is left unknown. So, are we about to lose a pilot? We definitely just lost a mech, but are we about to lose a pilot? And you might be saying, Illiani, why didn't you just end the mission you won? And that's the thing. We do not treat MekHQ as a game. And as a developer, I have a very strong opinion on this. MekHQ is not a game. MekHQ is a very complex story engine. And what that means is you should always make the choice that tells the best story. Because the better story you can tell yourself through MekHQ, the more you're going to remember your victories, your defeats, your losses, and your wins. Loki is missing in action. BZ Retribution says, a step away for 10 minutes to say hello to the fiance and all hell apparently breaks loose. What happened? Out of nowhere, a rifleman cornered Thor and Loki. Loki turned around to just try and put some fire on it so that Thor could get away. Thor tried saving Loki, fell over, and all they could do is watch as Loki's mech was crushed beneath the feet and guns of the rifleman. And now Loki is missing, and we have no idea what's happened to them. But that is a victory. But as they say, a victory, but at what cost? Alright, Thor is tired and in need of a break. Alright, so we're gonna prep up the next scenario, but this is probably gonna be, oh, that didn't take long. So we have a deep raid defense. The Red Bastards are now assaulting one of our allied dropships. What allied dropship? A Fury. What the hell is a Fury? Anybody know what a Fury is? I don't. But there's 6k of assholes bearing down the Fury. Gusting Rain, we're going to try and get rid of that. Clear, that's nice. We would really like to get rid of the Swamp. We're in a really bad position. We don't even have a full company anymore. It's an Aerodyne? Okay, okay. Morale of the Lance is probably in the gutter at this point? Yeah. Let's see. What are we going to do here? So we want to add... So we got 4, but I also want to see where Loki is. Because I want to add some biographical information. Okay, so we're going to go in, and we're going to go edit person. Oh, that's Klaus. So don't go away, Klaus. Nobody asked for you. We want 4. Actually. Yeah. Alright, so we are going to actually edit some flags. And we've got Loki. Who do they prefer? Make them prefer men. So we are actually going to the story here is that Thor and Loki, their call signs are Thor and Loki. They're not actually Thor and Loki, obviously. They, let's see here, are actually married. So Thor and Loki have been married for some time now, and they've never declared it to the company. We don't know when they were married. We just know at some point in the past they were married, and that is why they are willing to put their lives on the line for each other. But Loki is missing. And Loki is missing because Thor walked away. Our dropship is under attack. We're going to deploy Baker. They're the only people who can. They don't even have enough. We're just going to pray that Baker is enough to defend this dropship. But what will happen to Baker? More importantly, what's going to happen to Loki? And if we ever get Loki back, what will happen with their relationship to Thor, the warrior that walked away? Well, to find out that part of the story, you will have to tune in next week. Same Scrote time, same Scrote channel. That's right. We are going to bring the stream to an end. It's a little bit early, and as I say, I do apologize that it is a little bit early, but I am actively moving house. So I hope you will forgive me ending an hour earlier than I would normally, but as I say, I am actively moving house. It is not an exaggeration. My entire household has to be in a truck tomorrow, and then Sunday at 5 in the morning local, I am gone. So hopefully it'll be a nice smooth. We've been joking that we're having an Oregon Trail. We've been taking bets on who gets dysentery and whose wheel falls off their car. We're not going to ford any rivers, I hope. I think I've made out a joke already on stream. You'll have to forgive me. I'm not very creative. But here we are. We're at the end of the episode. I hope you all had a good time. The story is really starting to ramp up for the Red Bastards against the Red Assholes versus the Scrotorious Basterds. Now, if you enjoyed yourself tonight, definitely give the channel a follow so you can be notified when the continuing story of the Scrotorious Basterds happens next Friday. And if you want to see us play other games, we'll be playing Xenonauts 2 next week. We do have a Discord, so if you check the link where links live on Twitch, you will see that we have a Discord now. Feel free to hit that because our Xenonauts 2 episodes will not be advertised on the MegaMek Discord for obvious reasons. It's not MegaMek. So if you want to see us play Xenonauts 2 and see just how absolutely fucking terrible I am at it, then join the Discord so you can get told when it happens. But until then, I will have to give you a farewell, a good night, and may all your hits be crits. Goodbye.